What's up? Is me again. Butterfly to light. Happy to be with you guys for Virgo Sun, Mars and Aquarius. This placement, you will have, let's just say this. You will have all the affiliations you need. The affiliations, the organizations, the friends. As a matter of fact, you might even treat your lovers as friends, or you like the approach to that, because it gives you the time to really feel out your situations, feel out your people that you're involved with, get all the information, all the details. So yeah, you're not going to really want to work with somebody off top. You're not going to really want to work with somebody. You're not going to really be wanting to give them your information and get involved with them until you see what they're really about. Now, you yourself could go above board, above and beyond, helping out organizations, communities. I don't really want to say communities. I do, but I don't know why that word came to me. People that's around you in your communities, in your areas, that's affiliated with the direction that you're going in, the goals you're trying to accomplish. You could be one of those people that really assist those people. So you could be like, I don't want to say the background to that, but you're like the building blocks to that. Okay? To those people, helping them get to where they need to be, helping them build their company. You might not necessarily be out on the forefront, but you're in the background, making sure all the checks and balances are straight, making sure all the numbers are taken care of, calculated, things of that nature. Calculated, but at the same time, you are running things. So let's say there's some type of company or organization. Even you with a partner, it doesn't matter. You will be that person to where you got everything organized. You work. You make it work. You make everything work. But it may be another person that's like the brand. They represent the brand. If some of you guys could be really good, if some of you guys are really good with this, you could be what makes it work, makes the organization or the situation work, but you represent it as well. But I don't know, there's a sense of you got the background things together. Like you might be a producer, someone that can produce something or put together some type of skit, or how it's ran, and also perform it for other people. You could do that, but at the same time, like you're the person that's putting in a lot of work when you're making yourself, you're developing yourself, or you have your relationships with other people. You put in a lot of work. So you will probably be doing a lot of, helping your friends out, things of that nature as well, or people that you're attracted to. You could be attracted to people that requires your help in some type of way. And the thing about it is, where a lot of people though will want to detach themselves from you or need distance from you, is because at the same time you could be very critical about your approach to things, so much to where you criticize others, and you start criticizing others, your friends, your associations, what things should be like, how it should be, what they need to do, why they shouldn't do something, and they could distance themselves from you. They could feel like, well, I don't really want to be around this person 100% of the time, all the time, because they criticize me every single time that I come around, or whatever the case may be. And, or you could feel like the people that you get close to, they distance themselves some kind of way. So you could feel like you should distance yourself. But a lot of times it has to do with your approach to these people and these things in these situations, to be honest. Now, if you could just learn how to separate some of your interactions, because your criticism and attention to details works well when it comes to building something, being behind the scenes, working things out, noticing where a problem is, notice where something needs to be fixed or corrected. But it could go sideways or downhill when a friend is looking for you just to be a friend, or just to be there to have fun, and you're just uptight about your approach to it. They start distancing themselves, and then you look at it as, well, every time I get close to somebody, they're no longer there, or they distance themselves. So just be mindful of that, because even in relationships, but the thing about it is, you could be really attracted to somebody that is, or attracted to people that bring some sort of twist to what you want, what you view as normal, what you view as how is life supposed to go, or how you want to run your life, how you want to organize your routines. It's so weird. This is weird. Like, comment if you understand. The way that you view that and the way that looks, you find yourself attracted to people though that has a completely different approach to life, in the way it looks, in the way that it plays out, and what they do and how they have to offer. So you could be attracted to somebody that, like, you could have a plan set in place, cut and dry, but be attracted to somebody that is just unpredictable, or they feel like life is just something that you just take a chance with. Take a chance. They got like crazy out there ideas, and you be sitting back not saying nothing, like, man, what if I could? Like, you could be saying, oh man, that's crazy. You crazy. But in the back of your mind, you're like, well, what can I do to try to put that together? Like, how could I really try to help them get this? Man, can we really do this? And you're trying to figure out ways to make it work. Okay. And you can even assist them on it. So and this is the thing, you could be very detached towards people or situations that you feel like you don't understand. So it's a catch-22. You'll attract them in. You'll like attracting them in, or these people or these situations. But at the same time, you need time to sit back and kind of calculate it. Sit back and try to see, like, okay, is this going to check out? Is this going to work with me and them? Like, is it seriously going to work? I kind of need to figure out what this is. Now, the other people or the other situations, whatever, they may not know what you're doing. They may not know because you may not communicate it. You may just kind of like be sitting back and observing. And they could take it the wrong way, like you're not interested or you don't want to be involved. And you have some kinky type sexual interactions with people too. So you want to be really clean and really figured out, but you got like that vixen. This placement is like that vixen in disguise. And the thing about it is, once you've made up your mind or some decision about how you're going to go about something, or what a person is like, or how they are, that's what you keep. You keep that impression. You keep that impression or that intention, even if and like you could dismiss, or you just detach yourself. You don't necessarily 100% always dismiss the person, but you detach yourself. And this is a love partner. You might stick with them, you know, but at the same time you'll find it difficult to interact with them. You know, if you feel like you can't totally trust them, or they do unpredictable behavior, because it could be something to where you didn't notice it at first. And this is another reason why you kind of sit back and take the time, because there's always something crazy popping off with stuff that you got going on. So you decided that in order to handle this situation and things more better for the future, I'm just going to sit back and really kind of see what is going on here, who this is. Okay. So you got that playing out. But at the same time, all in all, I think this is a good placement. You can, it could be a good placement, because this could drive somebody completely insane that likes to have things go a certain way, because it's a lot of times it's not going to go that way. So if you can look at the Taurus, Sun, Mars, and Aquarius video, because what the Tauruses do is, instead of really trying to figure stuff out all the time, they just prepare themselves for anything happening. All right. So anyhow, I'm going to stop right there. And I want to say thank you once again. It's Butterfly to Light. Peace.